KATC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Even with a couple isolated showers, it was still a very uncomfortably muggy evening across a good portion of Acadiana, and that heat and humidity will linger with us through the first half of our Wednesday before a front comes through, brings some shower and hopefully some pleasanter air for the second half. But if you're starting to get those summertime blues, here's a good countdown for you, as fall will be here before you know it. We're just 20 days away until Labor Day, the unofficial end of summer, so don't have to wait too much longer. Then we'll be moving into October, and that gets us 79 days away until Halloween. I'm more of a Reese fan, so you can keep that in mind as we get closer to that. Thanksgiving 107 days away. I can already get that mashed potatoes and the turkey going, and then 134 days till Christmas, so it won't be that much longer until the temperatures start to cool off. But in the meantime, it's just going to be more of the same. We can see a few of those scattered showers that did move through South Lafayette earlier this evening. Now all that's come to an end. Do still have some clouds around. We did have a nice tropical sunset with some of those isolated showers right around sunset, but most of that activity is fading, and it's just going to give way to more heat and humidity tomorrow. Already our 8th straight heat advisory been issued for all of Acadiana from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. for the possibility of dangerously hot conditions with feel-like temperatures anywhere from about 103 to 107. So if you do have to work outside, continue to take those breaks and stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. Then as we go into the afternoon, with all that heat and humidity in the atmosphere, there's going to be plenty of energy as that front comes through for a couple scattered showers that could turn strong to possibly severe with damaging wind gusts and frequenting lightning. This is for pretty much the entire Acadiana area except for right along the Gulf Coast. That does exclude Morgan City, but more or less just make sure you're keeping that in mind, that we could have some stronger storms move through with those gustier winds tomorrow afternoon, along with some very intense downpours as that moves through. So here's how the model kind of plays it out. No real issues tomorrow morning, so the morning commute looks fine. Even through lunchtime, not a whole lot going on, just going to be hot and humid. But pushing into the late afternoon, that's where you start to see those showers firing up, and you do see some of those stronger ones with the purple shades. That's where we could get some of those gustier winds and very heavy downpours across portions of Acadiana. This will be moving from north to south across the area. Even into the evening around 7, 8 o'clock, still will have a couple stronger storms in portions of Acadiana before it begins to make its way out into the Gulf as we head towards 11, 12 o'clock in the evening. Our futurecast praised a pretty similar picture. You can see not a whole lot through the morning, a good bit of sunshine through the first half of the day, but as that front begins to move through, we'll start to see those scattered showers and storms developing along it. Then it will move south as we push into the evening. That's where I'm really expecting it. I'm expecting the really storms to fire up, I would say more or less between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. in the evening, especially for the I-10 corridor as that main line moves through around dinner time tomorrow. That's where we could have the very heavy rain and also the possibility for some of those stronger storms. Moves out of here by Thursday. By Thursday afternoon, we begin to get that front to switch over and becomes a stationary front. With it pretty close to us, though, I still think we'll have a slight chance for a few showers, especially south of I-10. But for the most part, we will be dry on Thursday, and there you see temperatures beginning to cool off a little bit, at least for summertime standards, in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees with a little less humidity. So we're all looking forward to that. As far as rainfall totals, you can see it's going to be hit or miss. Most spots probably a quarter to a half inch, but if you get some of those heavier systems move over top, wouldn't be surprised if you get 1 to 3 inches. That could cause some minor street flooding in a brief moment or two or in those low-lying areas, but it should drain pretty quickly as the ground's been pretty dry, so we could actually use a little bit of that rain, especially to kind of water the lawns that are starting to maybe look a little brown. So warm and steamy tonight, decreasing clouds, 80 degrees for that low. Off to school tomorrow morning, just very steamy and sticky, 81 degrees, mostly sunny skies, so no issues there, but make sure you maybe give the kids an umbrella as they might have some scattered showers and storms around as they're getting picked up in the afternoon with temperatures in those lower 90s. Then as we go into our Thursday, Friday, lower rain chances, so looking good for the first day of school here in Lafayette Parish. Temperatures lower 90s. By the weekend, we might have to dodge a few showers during the afternoon, but otherwise not looking too bad with temperatures where they should be in the low 90s, and that trend looks to continue through much of next week. So the good news is the extreme heat is going away, but we're going to trade it for some stronger storms.
Okay, thanks, Eric.